All right, so here we are today for the championship of the Dominion League season. What season is it? 72?
72.
72, great. So I'm here with Furcole on the commentary.
Hello.
Um, yeah, so we have a match between JNails and Tracer, two very long-standing top Dominion players. JNails needs 6.5 to win the championship. Tracer needs 2.
Yep, so should be interesting, hopefully. It looks like this first board we got Riverboat. What's Riverboat? Emissary, that seems fine, but
Mhm.
not super exciting.
Well, there's island folk, so you definitely want to do anything you can to
True.
to proc it. It's a little bit
The only
hard.
problem is that, yeah, the only problem is Riverboat Emissary seems terrible for procking.
Yeah,
Can Ironmonger really help when it happens like after all your emissaries happen? I feel like that's kind of the problem here is you need to basically start your turn with cards in the discard pile, which if you're drawing deck, I don't know how that's happening. But if you're
yeah,
not drawing deck, then you're not drawing deck, which is also not exactly ideal. So,
yeah. You could
but then
try and hit some sort of sweet spot where you don't draw your whole deck and you get some extra turns, which is sort of like drawing your deck.
yeah, yeah, Ironmonger's also the only village here, so
Hmm.
it is possible that you might just not draw deck sometimes because you just either don't hit into villages like hidden to other action cards, or you just miss villages or something.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I mean, it's also just like some nice sort of reliability to have an emissary going at the start of your turn.
Oh yeah, for sure. Um, I feel like my thought on the open here would be Steward Ironmonger. What are you thinking?
Yeah, definitely. On the 2/5, which JNails has, I would probably go for the like Courtyard Denizen.
Yeah, that's my thought as well. You're kind of sad here. If this was a 5-2, you'd probably be pretty happy because then you could just do Den Steward, and then
Hmm.
you're just kind of like in a better position. But the 2-5 is rough.
Indeed.
Um, I definitely, I definitely get the idea behind Courtyard Steward. I will say, probably one of my bad habits in Dominion is that I tend to go for cards that cost more rather than cards that cost less. So the temptation to get the Den of Sin while you can is always there for me because I do want some.
I mean, the thing about Steward is that it's pretty like Steward is a lot better if you're drawing cards because like play Steward,
Yeah,
trash to end the turn is like not super exciting.
very true. Yeah,
Yeah, Tamunko has mentioned or Lemon Spawn mentioned Devil's Workshop Steward, which sounds pretty nice also, I would say.
yeah. I mean that can definitely work out. Oh yeah, because like if you hit them together, you can get a nice gold, which is something.
Yeah, yeah, the gold's not bad at all for sure.
And then you can also like get imps later, I guess. Although I'm not really sure how you're getting imps here.
Well, there's plus buy, eventually you'll
All right, yeah, Market Square.
yeah.
I was like looking over it for some reason. Yeah, it'll probably take a bit to get there. I
Mhm.
guess the other thing is the fours here are pretty. Like the fours and threes are pretty good here. So
Yeah, yeah. It's just
Devil's
just
Workshop is fine.
J-Nails goes for the
Uh,
goat hard. Interesting.
I did not see Goat Herd coming, and I don't know if I like it. Is my first thought.
It seems kind of risky, but it will sort of work here. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's fine to trigger the shuffle. The courtyard's in there, but uh, yeah.
I definitely would trigger the shuffle just because you want to trash if you can,
Mhm.
is my thought. Skipping a trash seems bad, and that shuffle's not going to be that bad because it's not really that large. And as you said, like there's a courtyard here, so
Yeah, and
in
Tracer
a
chooses to
Devil's
go for
Workshop in there.
yeah. Tracer decides to go for double Ironmonger, which seems pretty decent. Denies JNails the draw,
Oh, for sure, yeah.
and JNails goes into Riverboat. It makes sense. You want to, if you can get, like
Yeah,
if you can get some favors going, that could be a big help. Take an extra turn is good in
for sure.
general.
Yeah. Especially at this early point in the game where you might not be able to like draw your deck all the time. That
Hmm.
Riverboat favors might, come in handy.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah.
So probably you want to, yeah, keep this and then draw it, I would guess.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Um, yeah, buying the courtyard also makes sense, and then getting an ironmonger.
Hmm.
Here as JNails would probably buy another riverboat just to
Yeah,
balance the durations, but
yeah, sounds good. You don't need to rush into getting Market Square, I don't think.
yeah, I don't think so either.
Hmm. I kind of expect Tracer not to trash here. I don't think he really wants another courtyard.
That makes sense. I mean, you can get a Denizen here, which seems nice, and
Yeah,
indeed he does.
the problem with Den is that in the long run, it's like, well, I mean, it's dead off of Ironmonger is the problem. So
Yeah.
you don't want too many, but it's nice maybe to have a pair. But I would
I
have at
think the
least,
problem, yeah,
I think I could have seen Patrol being nice there instead, or Wild Hunt if you think the game is going to go that way.
I think the sort of issue with like Den versus not Den is that the villages here are finicky, and thusly a non-terminal draw is better. But that non-terminal draw makes the villages even finickier. So it's kind of this weird trade-off where it's like, um, you kind of want dens because I feel like it's more reliable than say relying on your Ironmonger to hit an action card than finding your big draw cards. But also it lessens the chance that you hit an action card, which is not great.
Yeah, I mean that's the nice thing about the Riverboat is that it does something sort of similar to Den of Sin, providing you the start of turn draw while also being
Yeah.
an action when you hit it off the Ironmonger.
Oh yeah, the action off the the action like the thing I was also thinking is like the action when you get the favors is also going to be quite nice. Like that is a way to make it non-terminal, but it does require like having having it in the exact right position.
Hmm. Hmm.
Which like here for JNails it is. That's nice.
Hmm. Yeah, we'll see if JNails can get another activation of the Riverboat, then he's definitely in a good position.
Yeah,
There's definitely no guarantee that he will ever get to do that, but it is possible.
yeah. I think the thing is like it's very uncertain whether it'll happen, but if it does happen, that puts him in a very nice position.
Yeah.
Otherwise, less so. But
Well, it depends to some extent how it happens because you could have imagined from this position that yeah, like Lemon Spawn says, you can stop your turn
yeah,
to make it happen, but then you're giving up some significant fraction of a turn to get another turn, which is
for sure.
yeah.
I think it is probably worth it for JNL to do that at least once. After that, it's hard to say.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Tracer
feel
think
like there's been a lot. Yeah,
no,
sorry,
sorry, go.
continue.
I was just saying Tracer is thinking about whether he wants to draw with Steward this turn, since obviously you want to draw with Courtyard after you draw
Yeah,
with Steward.
that makes sense. Yeah. My comment was just going to be there's a lot less trashing going on in this game than you would think at this point. I feel like JNails is Goat Herd is kind of scared Tracer from doing some trashing.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, also it's just like there's nice cheap-ish cards to buy, which makes it harder to justify spending a turn just to like trash 2 coppers or whatever. Like yeah, like getting this stuff looks a lot better to me than trashing 2 coppers.
That is interesting because I tend to like to go more to the side of over trashing than under trashing. So I feel like I would probably be trashing a bit more here is my initial thought. Also, looks like Riverboat's going to be able to hit this next turn and didn't even have to set it up.
Yeah, just natural dud. I mean, this turn isn't that bad, but obviously you could have done more.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, set it up by discarding the market square. That is true, but like I just mean like you didn't have to like sacrifice part of the turn. You just naturally did not draw.
yeah. The turn stops in the same place regardless. All right, let's go for the Wild Hunt. I think that's sort of an interesting question on this board, if Wild Hunt is actually going to be good. It's probably
My
okay.
my theory is yes, it'll be good. I don't know how many of them you want, but maybe like one or two seems fine.
Yeah, but I don't know, you kind of have this problem, like especially if you're JNails, and so as we can see here, Tracer won the village
Yeah.
split. Like
Yeah.
it's not great to have 1 or 2 if your opponent has 3 or 4 and you're just giving them 1 or 2 points per turn, or having to take an estate,
True,
which is
yeah.
not really worth very much.
I think the other problem though there is that if your opponent gets a lot of wild hunts and you have none, that also means that they can just run up the VP and you cannot really do anything about it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you can always threaten to mid-turn gain a Wild Hunt with Butterfly, which is something to keep in mind.
That is true, although a bit terminal heavy. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think I agree with Timko. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your username here. That patrol looks nice just because setting up Ironmonger hits seems very attractive.
oh yeah, I didn't really think of that, but that does seem like a very good usage of patrol. One of each sounds very reasonable to me.
Yeah, or even just yeah, get 1 patrol and then make you can kind of make decisions about whether you want Wild Hunt based on what your opponent is doing.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think you save the extra turn. I feel like, especially on a board with fleet, that just is kind of asking a bit for disaster. But
Mm.
like in general, I feel like you kind of just want to accelerate if you can, right?
Well, I don't
I
know.
think
I
the
mean, there's nothing. I
I should
mean,
say
there's no split to win. I would bank it. I think.
I see. The one thing I was actually thinking is like the wild hunts actually might be relevant for the extra turn if you want to like try to use it when the VP number is juicy.
Yeah, yeah. That definitely does push towards Wild Hunt. Having the extra turn can be very valuable there. Yeah, I don't think no one's trashing more than like 1 card per turn here at this point in the game, so I don't think the go turn thing is really going to come into it.
Yeah, that makes sense. JNails is going to get more favors off of this hand too. It looks like.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you do have to hit three more times to get another turn, which is a lot, but
Yeah, I think this like next set of things is going to be a bit harder
mm,
and maybe less lucrative, but once you start going for it, it does incentivize you to keep going for it.
yeah.
Oh yeah, the action is definitely nice. I think
Mm.
that's a pretty big gain that it has.
So will we see some provincing here? Doesn't
That
seem
is a good
crazy.
question. It seems reasonable to me.
Yeah, the money is a little awkward because I think you would kind of like the patrol here or a second wild hunt or something.
Yeah. I also just wonder if you can get that later, maybe via Way of Butterfly, especially
Yeah,
like
that's
Market
true.
Square.
Yeah,
Like my thought is like,
no, I was just agreeing with you. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, no, I was just saying is like I think the idea of getting Wild Hunter Patrol in Province makes sense
Hmm.
to
Hmm.
me, and like you can always turn the courtyard into Market Square.
Yeah, I think JNails has some form of inevitability with the island folk stuff, so I understand
Yeah.
wanting to take points.
Also, just think like I'm not sure how much more you can really build here that is super helpful. I would say
Yeah, yeah,
because given everything that's here, it's not like this is gonna like spiral out of control. You're always kind of like basically, trying to figure out the right line to walk where like the ironmongers are still giving you actions and you can still draw stuff because, you're trying to hit the balance there.
yeah. And if you play a long game, then either you have to trash your Devil's Workshop, which is annoying, or the imps start getting in the way.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that can easily kind of go wrong, and I don't really see the only thing here that's kind of incentivized it getting better is like market squares, but even then that's not like the best way to get a lot of money into your
Yeah,
deck.
yeah.
You can
It's
certainly get some, and I think you can probably get double province, but then at that point you're kind of like, okay, that's probably your max you're hitting here.
yeah. I wouldn't want to build too much above double for sure. You're doing other things too. You want to like contest wild hunt points.
Yeah,
You need to buy a fleet at some point, I think.
yeah, agreed. I feel like and probably should have been played before the goat herd there to be able to
Hmm.
get two golds off of that.
Yeah, that would have been nicer. Yeah, definitely 17. I mean, 18, I think would be a really nice number. 17, a lot less so.
Well, I think it's not even just it would have been 20 because you can get an extra gold is the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Because Market Square was bottom decked, so when they trashed the goat herd, they could only like discard one Market Square, and then I guess maybe they might have not been able to draw all of them, but I still feel like I kind of want another gold in there if possible.
Yeah, at least a try. Third market square. That's a lot of market squares, but I guess what else are you doing with your money?
I mean, you could buy two provinces.
It's not crazy, although I feel like you kind of need to take a wild hunt here. It's the problem with the one wild hunt is that, it does not function very well as a solo object.
Yeah, I feel like I would be tempted to just go double province, um, and then maybe take another. Well, actually, no, because that riverboat's not going to be hitting any more favors, and just basically wait to like take another turn and try to get, I guess, enough provinces, you know, in the combination of those two turns, and not really bother with the wild hunt.
Yeah, I think it's hard to do that with fleet being around, like,
Yeah.
I mean, Tracer definitely needs to take a fleet here. That is
Oh, absolutely. That
not
seems pretty
non-negotiable.
necessary.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little tricky because you would like to like turn the courtyard into a market square here probably, but you don't have enough draw to do that and also take the wild hunt points, I don't think.
You might, because how much you have discard? You can play the imp into the courtyard, change it into a market square, then, you know, play the
Yeah.
market square, and then because I think only things down in the discard is the province, right? Also, there's going to be a goat herd down there, I believe, unless that because I don't think that
Oh yeah,
actually
yeah, yeah,
matters.
yeah, yeah, it's Goat Herd and Ironmonger, yeah. So you definitely can do it, yeah.
Yeah,
I forgot that Tracer had six Ironmongers.
and definitely I think going for points here is better.
Mhm.
Yeah, that seems very reasonable to me. Province and fleet.
Mhm. Yeah, so we'll see. I'm not sure. I mean, JNails can definitely get four provinces. I'm not sure if five is going to be in the cards.
Yeah, I think it is going to be just four provinces, but I think if you can get four provinces, you probably want to do that.
Yeah, for sure. Although you probably need to take four provinces plus fleet.
Well, JNails already has fleet.
Oh, he already has fleet. Right, I missed that he got that.
Yeah.
Right. Well, then you don't need to buy fleet again. That's very convenient.
Yeah. Like my thought here is JNails probably just wants to like maximize points
Yeah. Yeah.
these turns. And the other thing I'm thinking here is like, well, actually, because I was thinking you could possibly leave the riverboat out for next turn, but I now see that JNails has no market squares like in his immediate vicinity, which does make things a bit harder.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't get the choice anyways. I don't know. Taking taking
Yeah,
taking both golds might have been a little greedy.
yeah. I think it would have worked out better last turn than this one. Is my thought. Oh yeah, you could have hit the iron for the action.
Yeah. I mean, I guess just chose to um, get the extra favors.
I feel like now this. like because of how this played out, I think JNails probably should be getting can probably get one province and then duchies after that. But yeah, this definitely signals another riverboat turn. If that can happen, I guess at this point, which
Well, it could have, but chose not to when he
the
played the goat herd.
yeah, the riverboat was too low, so
No, it's fine. He could have stopped. There were 5 cards left in the deck before he played the goat herd.
oh yeah. Yeah. I feel like that probably should would have been the thing to do,
I would
is
have
my
thought
thought.
so, yeah.
I think getting that extra island folk turn is worth more.
Yeah. It's possible he got confused and didn't expect the goat herd to draw, but I don't know.
Also, a relevant question. What order is does the fleet actually go in?
I think you get to choose the order of your extra turns. So you can always order it so that you get the island folk turn before the fleet turn, because the fleet turn doesn't
Ah,
say that it can't be a third turn. So you can set it up so you do take 3 turns.
ah, that does work out. Yeah, I think yeah, so I think here probably province. I would say province and two duchies and a courtyard, I guess.
Yeah, sounds reasonable.
Because like, do we think Tracer is going to triple? And also on top of that, if Tracer triples, what are like the chances of winning this game anyway?
I don't think Tracer can triple.
I don't think so
I
either.
mean, Tracer has 16 money and 2 market squares, so that doesn't work. I mean,
You get a
obviously,
lot of
well,
trashing
I,
somehow, but
I mean, yeah, if you could overdraw, if you could redraw the market squares twice or something, but yeah,
this is also like we have to understand like these decks are getting worse, not better.
yeah,
So
yeah, for
I
sure.
just don't see it happening.
No, no, I agree. I mean, I think that I mean, I would be surprised if it's possible for Tracer to triple.
That said, I'm don't know if I fully understand this idea, I guess.
I think the idea is just that JNails wants to do a lot of gaining gold and redrawing the gold.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's like what I would do, but at the same time, I understand the concept.
Yeah, makes sense.
I mean, Tracer does have triple estate in hand. Got that locked down. Yeah, I mean, Tracer just does not have very much draw. Just these dens, the imps,
Yeah.
the dens. I guess Tracer does presumably have a good number of imps down there. Excuse me.
I mean, I feel like you definitely play the MS here. And no, I don't think Tracer forgot a patrol. I think only two wild hunts.
Yeah.
I do wonder what he is thinking about here.
I mean, it has to be
'Cause
considering whether you want to just take stop and take a gold here, which doesn't seem like a good idea, but sure, you can think about
yeah,
it.
I just don't understand the idea of taking a gold in that position, I guess is my thought.
Yeah,
One more gold is not going to save this deck
yeah,
or this turn.
I don't think the gold is likely to do very much at all.
Yeah. Do you gain an estate here for one shiny VP or
I
just
don't,
one
I,
extra shiny VP?
I don't really want to do that. I can be honest with you.
I mean, I feel like I would do it, but it is it is kind of ugly looking.
I mean, it was clear that he was going to do it because he didn't trash the estate with the goat herd. I mean, that would have been, you know, a better way to have the same number of drunk cards in your deck and also one VP.
Yeah.
JNails is, okay, this time I really have no idea what he could be thinking about.
I think he's I am wondering that too, actually. I I do not know.
I mean, you can choose to play the emissary as butterfly, which does nothing. However, I don't think that is correct. So we'll see what JNails can do here. I
Yeah.
don't think he can triple, so
I mean, I feel like the plan with getting all those dens was to triple, right?
yeah, I just am not sure if that's possible still, but we'll find out, I guess.
I mean, JNails has a lot of gold, so I feel like it maybe could happen. Maybe I'm overestimating the capabilities. Like JNails has two more patrols down there, I believe.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And two market squares. I mean, part of the problem is that he can only trash once.
Yes. That is kind of a huge problem, but it is one that is there. I think my thought, because like how much money does he have right now? 12 money? Like we've seen him have like 17 money before. I don't know exactly what's down there, but he discarded a gold, he discarded a copper,
Hmm.
right? And if he trashes two market squares, that would be two more golds, which would be 10 money down there,
Hmm.
which means like I don't know what JNails has in his deck, but
Yeah,
my
there's the two
theory is that he might
patrols.
have enough. You know, you can play the patrol here off of the imp.
Hmm. Which you should do,
Yeah,
probably.
definitely should.
There's a problem with gaining estate and playing patrol, which is that the patrol probably just picks up the estate.
That is true. The upside I see of drawing on here is trying to win, which like it could. Or I guess this also works out.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
That also works. I'm not convinced that the win wasn't there, I'll be honest. Like I feel like
Well,
JNails
there's,
might have had enough money.
there's no win. Uh, Even if you take three provinces, Tracer has fleet.
Oh yeah, but yet the JNails has fleet too.
Yeah, I mean,
Admittedly, I am.
you're probably in a better position, but you aren't. There's by no means you're guaranteed to win.
I guess, yeah. Admittedly, I am not used to playing with fleet because I forget it too often. So I put it on my banned list.
That's fair. That's fair.
But like, so like my thought that said is generally to like just go for the prop, like go for like the pilot out if I see it, and then hope that things work out after that.
Yeah, I mean, if you pile with a lead, then you're usually in a good position.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree that Tracer needs a double here.
Can't disagree with that.
Yeah, I also agree with that. I mean, supposedly the money might be there.
No, yeah, there's a copper. The last card's copper, I think. Yeah.
So just basically one money shot, it looks like.
Oh yeah, I can't count. Well,
Yeah.
such is life.
He got the Wild Hunt points at least,
Yeah,
but is this going? Yeah, I think JNails is going to win.
it seems very likely. Yeah, I don't think. I think if Jane, or I think if Tracer had patrols instead of wild hunts, that the deck would be working a lot more smoothly, and you would probably be able to do more threatening of the province piles.
Yeah, I definitely get that.
Province Den. Interesting. I think I would have.
Yeah,
Well,
I feel like my thought is just get as much victory points as possible because getting victory points now, like next turn, you're just kind of building to get more duchies anyway. So
yeah,
you
exactly.
want to
Like,
just take the duchy now?
is the Den of Sin going to cause another duchy to appear next turn? It seems slightly unlikely.
Yeah.
Not sure that you get to worry about duds in this position. You know, you just have to hope that
Yeah,
the deck does something.
I agree with that. I think this is just kind of a hope it works out type of a position that Tracer is in.
Hmm.
The other question here, honestly, is will there even be any duchies left to get?
Seems unlikely.
Like, assuming that JNails can like Island Folk first,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
there's a significant chance that the duchies just might be gone, and then
Yeah, I mean, if Tracer had one more duchy, and then JNails would top out at 45 points. Tracer would have 37 points. Uh,
yeah,
I and then there's 5 estates. Tracer has, um, yeah. I mean, I don't think it would have been enough to give Tracer a chance to win, but well, okay. I mean, I don't know. We shall see.
yeah. Wait, why are we trashing Copper?
That well, anticipating
Oh, right, because
that
he has a
fleet turn.
fleet turn after.
Yeah, I would have trashed Devil's Workshop though. Yeah,
And also, why are we gaining 10 of Sin here?
that was strange.
Like,
Yeah.
I
Okay, so if Tracer gets 3 duchies plus the Wild Hunt points, he's in pretty decent shape.
yeah, I really don't like that Den take there.
Yeah, very strange.
It's like it's basically the same situation as Tracers, except for even less chance of there being duchies left around.
Hmm. Yeah. It is hard for Tracer to get 15 money.
Yeah, although Tracer got it last time, I believe.
Yeah, he got it last time, and he also hit money twice off of Ironmongers.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's Butterfly. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh. Yeah. So JNails had that. If JNails got a duchy instead, that would have been what? Um,
Yeah.
Tracer would have 45 points. Oh, I guess 46 because it would have bought an estate.
Mm,
While JNails would be at 42.
mm.
Still might be in like just a tricky spot, but
Yeah, he would have to find the Wild
I
Hunt, but then he would at least have the tie if
yeah.
he had the Wild Hunt.
Yeah, I definitely get that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
The score is 1-0 to Tracer. I think my thoughts on that is that I feel like probably the sad thing is JNails probably would have won that if he didn't bottom deck a bunch of his market squares.
mhm.
Because I think if he had like another buy, because he had only two buys. If he had another buy, he could have bought three duchies, and I feel like that's very hard to like, you know, very hard for Tracer to do much with after, with only one duchy left rather than three.
For sure. Yeah, I think it's
I do
hard to.
think JNails, yeah, sorry.
I think it's hard to say either of them played better. I mean, I think JNails made some strange decisions in the end game. Uh, some sequencing things that I'm not sure I agreed with, but I do think that
I think
trying to do the riverboat thing was correct.
I think the way that I'd put it is I think JNails played the correct deck, but made more mistakes in how he played it, while Tracer played, I think, a weaker deck, but he generally played it more solidly, is how I'd say it.
Yeah, yeah,
Like I think Tracer's one mistake was like the the like one big mistake was taking the Denizen instead of a Duchy, but JNails made that mistake, but only like worse later on the line.
yeah. It was much more defensible when Tracer did it.
Yeah. Anyway, going to now this board. Tracer has a 2-5, and there's also Masquerade, so that's something.
Yeah, I mean, you take the monastery, you open like monastery emissary. I don't think it's that bad
That sounds reasonable to me, yeah.
because with the order of astrologers, then you will get to play the emissary turn three and turn four. I mean, Jane Els is going to get to play the masquerade turn three and turn four as well.
Yeah. I feel like I might be tempted to go Monastery Mask, except for the fact that I also just kind of would want to buy Emissary just because of how I am. I think Tracer mistook what the the favor was because that doesn't make much sense.
Yeah, well, no, I think he must be planning on. Well, either he thought it was order. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
because no, if you thought it was Order of Masons, you would put estates in the discard. I think his
I don't
plan.
know.
I think he wants to buy Crucible here and then draw it next turn. Okay, no, or buy. I guess you get plus one action. Yes, you can buy. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, it doesn't make sense. It must have been some sort of misreading of the. Uh, but it,
Yeah, well, going off of the yeah,
you just it's
yeah,
but why would you spend? I don't know. It's strange. It's strange to me.
yeah.
Like,
Looking at what happened, I do think he set it up. That
yeah,
said, I'm not
I do,
convinced that it
yeah,
was
yeah.
good.
Because like, okay, you can spend some of the favors, but do you really need to spend all four? Like, is it worth one favor for reducing the chance that you see the emissary in your hand by, like one sixth or something?
Yeah, it just seems like a lot of favors to use up for something that is good, but not like amazing in my opinion.
Yeah, I honestly like I mean I wasn't considering what Tracer did, but I still would have preferred to just play Emissary turn three and turn four.
Yeah, that is my thought as well. And I definitely like I see the logic there. It's probably not my preferred way to handle all the resources is my thought.
Hmm. The crop rotation was a little strange. Like I get that you want
I
green
think it
cards in your deck eventually, but
I think it makes sense to me because it's going to be good later and also it makes it harder for them to pass an estate to you because then they just give it right to your hand.
I mean, I'm not like that worried about having an estate versus a copper, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's like if they give you an estate, just you can just use it for benefit basically.
Yeah. I mean, it feels like he was like trying to because I don't think JNails benefited that much from Tracer not giving him an estate. I mean,
Yeah,
what it did is that Tracer just, trashed the estate instead of passing it.
yeah. I feel like I also just kind of fall into like what do I want to do right now and just try to do the biggest thing that I can, but hard to say.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to make plans when you are in a stochastic part of the game.
Yeah. Also, I would just like to bring it to attention that JNails has bought a gold.
Duly noted.
I feel like merchant market stack is very weak for the amount of money it takes to build that up.
Yeah, it seems very slow and not a lot of payoff for being slow. Tracer has added some cards, doing some building here. JNails obviously with the early crop rotation is going to take a province here. Yep.
Yeah.
I think I
I
like
mean,
JNails's choices here in
I
that
agree.
regard.
Also, also the astrologers allows you to top tech your province.
It's value.
Oh, now they're gonna pass around the monastery.
Yeah. I mean, the one
Yeah, I feel
thing.
like I'm just yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, feel free to go on. I didn't have too much to say.
Oh, what was I saying? Just saying, the one thing that like sort of would dissuade you from playing money is that Relic is a pretty strong attack, but the having the crop rotation does get around that to a decent degree.
Yeah, I mean, I think my thought is like with crop rotation and emissary, I think you'll be fine, but
Yeah,
I could be
yeah,
wrong. I just think the problem is that nothing on this board looks that appealing to me. It all kind of looks bad.
yeah. I mean, if you tell me that I have to play Shantytown, I'm not excited. I'm not excited at all. Kind of sad for the emissary to bottom deck there, but
It is very sad, yeah. That could have been a very nice draw and get more favors, but
hmm
alas, it is not.
yeah, we have quite the little emissary cage match going on here. Emissary
Yeah.
being generally sort of annoying card.
Also means like the emissary's not in your next. It's like top of your next shuffle, which means you are guaranteed not to be able to do it again.
Yeah, I mean, for JNails, it doesn't really matter because I mean, he only has like two action cards in his deck anyways. But um,
Yeah.
well, you do a big commerce, and then I don't know. Yeah.
And I feel like the favors do matter quite a bit.
No, they're very nice, especially for Tracer.
Yeah. Are we gonna see another gold buy here?
Yeah, I don't know what else you would
We are.
even buy in that spot.
Yeah, I don't really think there's much else to buy there.
Yeah, you can buy Duchy. It's not crazy.
You could. I feel like I would probably just want another gold here first. You're not really in a rush to get more duchies because um, they haven't. You have two provinces. The opponent has none. You don't really need to be looking at duchies now. Kind of just want to get more provinces and try to set yourself up for that.
Yeah, I mean, and I mean, I'm just sort of disagreeing to make conversation, but Tracer's deck is not going to explode and start buying three provinces. So a duchy now is like more or less as good as a duchy later. So I think that the,
Fair, fair.
expected value on the duchy versus the gold is probably pretty similar. So Tracer has uh, sort of a similar deck to JNails, but with markets instead of golds.
Yeah, I do not know what the right order is.
I think you start clicking from the bottom up. So if you want one card on the top, you should click on it last. That's my recollection.
Makes sense.
I know that's how it was for Ghost Ship. So I mean, not that I've had to play with Ghost Ship in a while, uh, but that was definitely how that worked.
I see, I see. The more relevant one now is Haunted Castle.
True. That is a card, which is gained.
Correct.
Do you buy an estate? Probably not, but you would
I
really,
don't think you buy an estate yet.
yeah. Do you go like Duchy Copper Commerce? I don't know. Just like this. I don't think it. I mean,
I think I
provinces.
agree with Chess Province.
But what? I mean, how do you win the game? I don't know. It seems.
I think you won the game by getting importers to gain duchies and hoping that your opponent does.
Yeah, but I mean, you're also good at dud. Like, um, JNails' deck is much more. I mean, JNails is not the person who needs to collide Emissary and Shantytown.
I feel like Tracer is less likely to dud, but obviously they both have some level of dud potential.
I mean, Tracer is very close to the point where it's impossible. I mean, if you define dud for Tracer as drawing the deck, Tracer is very close to the point where it's not going to be possible for to not dud.
This is also kind of unfortunate for Tracer because that mask hits pretty badly.
Yeah,
You do not want that monastery.
yeah. Like this chart is fine for JNails. JNails is still in a good position buying the duchy, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine. I think the big thing about the turn that saves it is being able to just ditch that monastery and attack Tracer's hand because there was nothing really that Tracer could pass there.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
And that just makes Tracer's deck a lot weaker looking, I would say.
Masquerade is a good card for a lot of reasons.
Very true. Yeah, I do not think that is. I think Tracer needed to hit 8 there to have a chance.
Yeah, if Tracer hit 8, then he's still in it. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah, no, now he's dead.
yeah. I mean, I think like having that monastery instead of a market is pretty crushing, I would say.
Yeah, that looks a lot better as a market than as a monastery.
Yeah. So like I think JNails' turn basically like it worked out fine because he was able to like basically kneecap Tracer so that Tracer could not buy a province. And
Mhm.
well, I feel like that's worse for Tracer than it is for JNails, especially looking at this next hand. And
Yeah, I mean, Janos would have been in a very good position, I think, if either he buys province or Tracer fails to buy province, and I think it's fairly likely that one of those
yeah,
things happens.
yeah. Now he can buy province here, so
Mhm.
that's fun. Duchy plus double seems a bit hard to like. I guess it's going to be coming through the Crucible, but
Mhm.
I think the other problem with the thing with Tracer's deck, I feel like, is once you stop getting the Emissary top decks, it does make it a lot weaker. Because now you can't, like, guarantee your Shantytown and Emissaries are at top.
Yeah, and even I mean, it's not. I mean, Shantytown plus Emissary. I mean, okay, you start with a 6 card hand instead of a 5 card hand. Like, you're not like it's not like some enormous power move to start with Shantytown Emissary.
Yeah, it just helps.
It does help. I mean, not disagreeing with that, but it's not worth building around, I would say.
That is a very annoying draw for JNails.
Yeah,
Just all your actions just at the bottom to, like, draw dead.
yeah. I mean, JNails did. I he did top deck a copper for the shuffle, which I think was sort of needlessly cautious.
Yeah.
Well, this can hit Province Duchy, but not in the way that you need it to.
That is correct. Definitely pass and Porter. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, definitely possible that Tracer taking only one gold instead of two cost the game.
Yeah. How is it one money short of the tie?
Because you could trash gold with Crucible, and then you have one money short of a tie.
No. Well, these decks have gotten quite bad, as to be expected.
Indeed. There's a non-zero chance that someone just draws the five victory point hand and has to pass something.
Yeah. This now begs the question: how is this game gonna end?
JNails will have half VP very soon. Have I mentioned how much I hate using Shantytown?
You have JNails won't have half VP, but he'll be able. Well, he'll have half VP after ending the game. But
Yes.
if he did not have eight, then he would not have had half VP, and we could have possibly got around in circles for a long time.
Yeah. That would have been fun, but it's fine. All right. Let's go get a new
Oh, new
table.
table. Okay, I'm at the new table. So 1-1. We still have a game.
Indeed, we do.
Okay, let's see what this board is doing.
Hmm.
This
What?
has the nice Bridge Troll Root Cellar Wombo combo.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely. Well, I mean, I mean, you draw with Root Cellar because you have to. Uh, that's how life is. But it's not even that bad. You get a bunch of like golds and loots and whatever to pay it off.
That is true. I'm just like the funny thing about Bridge Troll and Root Cellar is like you can just like put down a lot of Bridge Trolls and have debt so you can't buy anything.
Yeah. Yeah. I love Root Cellar.
I,
Root Cellar is a great card.
you know, Root Cellar is good.
Yeah.
People hate on Root Cellar too much.
Yeah. No, I agree. It's. I enjoy it.
Yeah, I think the loot here saves Root Cellar a lot because loot and Root Cellar like each other a lot. It's just Bridge Troll and Root Cellar do not like each other very much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, they can like each other when you position your money exactly right. But if you don't, then ouchies.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, there is not really any trashing here, which is also well. Actually, no, there's crypt,
Yeah. There's
not
Crypt.
trashing, but you can get your coppers away.
Yeah. It's also a very good crypt board, so JNails is
Oh,
gonna
definitely.
JNails is gonna get paid off here for sure.
What is the over under on how many crypts JNails buys?
Oh geez, I don't know. I mean, I think the correct number is probably like two or three, but I'm not gonna try and guess how many JNails is gonna get.
Three crypts sounds good to me. I will guess that JNails will buy five crypts. That's my put in.
Five sounds good, yeah. Also, I would totally open Humble Castle here. Looks good. It's better than silver.
Oh yeah. Trash is the hovel. That's nice.
Yeah, I don't know what JNails is considering. I don't think opening Root Cellar is very good.
Yeah,
Um,
I think silver is gotta be. There aren't really any other choices. It's just silver and root cellar and nothing.
yeah. Tracer grabs the maybe we'll just get Castle's Rush, you know? Tracer takes small next, and we just, I mean, I don't, I mean, I guess it's probably better to buy Crumbling there than Silver, so, but I still might have took a
I
Root
don't.
Cellar at that point.
I'm not convinced that I like crumbling over just silver. I understand the idea behind it, but I do wonder if it's like, would I just be more content waiting for that hovel? But that hovel might take a long time to be blown up. So
Yeah, no, I would wait. Pirate, what I wanted to do is take Root Cellar last turn and Crypt this turn, but I'm sure Pirate is
pirate
fine.
seems pretty nice.
Yeah. The problem
So
with Pirate,
JNails goes with cut.
yeah, the problem is that, when you get Pirate, then your opponent just gets Cutthroat, and then, like, what, does Tracer just gain a silver here off the Pirate? It might be correct.
That seems ouchies. I feel like we want to have bridge troll at some point to be able to buy the root sellers to work the crypts, but
Yeah, but you can just
it's
like
gonna be
you could
finicky.
you can just try and like draw your deck and then just get the bridge trolls off the wheelwright because I mean wheelwright looks really good here, I think.
I agree with that, yeah,
Yeah, so Tracer does wind up having to gain silver, which is not really what you wanted to be doing with that.
for sure. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter on like in this situation, like this hand, because he already has more than needs anyway.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean
But
the gold is so much
later,
better in your
yeah.
deck with Root Cellar.
Oh, 100%, yeah. I don't disagree, but
Hmm.
yeah. Just wanted to point that out there. At least it doesn't hurt yet. It will later, but
Yeah. They both go with Bands and Misfits. Sort of an interesting choice. Not what I expected, but I understand it.
yeah,
It does give you the
lots of
option of
bands.
getting a little more trashing because you can play Band of Misfits as Death Card to trash your Necropolis.
Oh, true. That said, Acropolis actually might be useful.
Yeah, I don't know. There's Throne Room and Toil.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Toil's there. Never mind. Ditch the Necropolis. Like I feel like Throne Room on itself is a bit awkward, just because like there's a lot of duration cards here that you don't really want to be throning.
Yeah, true. Man, that was
Ruined Library.
library choice. All right, well, I mean, that's certainly a decision.
That's a choice.
Yeah. I have never seen that happen. I've played a lot of games of Dominion, and I've never seen that happen.
Yeah. Oh,
Uh,
look, very nice crypt.
yeah, it's a beautiful crypt.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tracers is not going to work out so well because the Band of Misfits is underneath the root cellar here. Insignia, not what you wanted to see here. Oh, Tracer does find the crypt. It's like so. Tracer will also get a nice crypt here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not
I do also.
Insignia isn't really like the end of the world here. I mean, you can just like get bridge troll prematurely.
Yeah.
Small castle. Wow, that's unexpected.
Yeah, I agree.
Out of all the things that cost five there, that is the last. Well, okay, obviously I would take it before Duchy, but
Goodbye, Necropolis. That's it. I
go.
do feel like that loot gain was a lot more impact, a lot more better for JNails than Tracer.
Oh, for sure, yeah,
Throne Bridge Troll makes a lot of sense to me.
yeah, that sounds good. I like it. I mean, you can technically gain and play something here, but it's quite expensive.
How would you gain and play here? Oh,
Toil.
you'd toil the root cellar, then toil again. That is very expensive.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking in terms of crypt, if you wanted the second crypt, because then you don't have to toil the crypt. I don't think there was enough money for.
Yeah, I don't think there was either. Actually, no, there would have been enough money because you could have bought the crypt first,
No, yeah,
then you toil the root cellar.
yeah, no, there was enough money for that. I meant there wasn't enough money to like toil a bridge troll or something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We bought the ruin. Okay.
I guess the ruined library and survivors have been bought. I'm not sure what they're going to do, but they have been bought.
Yeah, I mean they're death cart food. I mean, it is money.
Do you need two of them though for this? I mean,
I mean, the thing is with like the death cart or pseudo death cart thing with root cellar is that like I mean death cart makes five money. The root cellar draws increases hand size by two. So you use the root cellar to draw the ruined library and the death card, and then you're netting two money on the exchange. It's like you've
yeah.
you've you've made like terminal conspirator. Like I mean terminal plus two coins plus one card. Or no, not even that because you're not netting draw. Yeah, you just made terminal silver.
Yeah. I definitely like to see doing it for one of them if you have the extra space because you just kind of need money and have
Yeah.
room for actions. I guess you'll be able to do two because of the throne room here. Root
Yeah.
cellar, throne room, abandoned merchants. It's not pretty, but
It just like it would
it's fine.
it just I mean it's going to win because Tracer is just playing money, but I mean yeah, I think JNails needed a bridge troll so that you could start,
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
yeah.
I also think Tracer's Pirate is possibly more helpful for JNails than it is for Tracer.
Yeah, for sure. I think the pirate was kind of a huge punt.
Like, especially once JNails got to like set aside all those coppers, now just like being able to get, just free money is
Hmm.
very useful.
Hmm. Yeah, buy gold looks good. Just buy gold plus bridge troll or gold plus wheelwright. Maybe gold plus wheelwright is better.
Oh yeah, you can. Oh yeah, you won't be able to gain and play Bridge Troll and Crypt, but
You can't you can't you can't do the thing that Jans is saying because after you buy the crypt you can't play any more treasures, but
oh yeah, that is also a thing.
sadly toil for treasures does not exist.
Pesky rules getting in the way.
Yeah, I mean they could have just written on toil you may play an action or treasure card from your hand. Wheelwright also can't play gold gain golds unless I'm missing something. I mean, wheelwright could
Willwright can gain Bridge Trolls though.
yeah, I mean you could slowly gain golds with wheelwright. You can use wheelwright to gain pirate, and then next turn pirate gains gold. But
Yeah.
so what do you thrown here? I assume you thrown one of these two objects.
Probably Cutthroat.
Yeah,
Or actually, no, maybe Small Castle, because do you need your Small Castle after this? Maybe
well,
not. Like,
yeah, it's kind of nice for hitting 10 eventually, maybe.
yeah. I think, like, well, my thought is, like, you definitely want the King's Castle, but
Yeah,
I think the problem is, like, do you have other things to even trash with it? I mean, yeah, you do. You have Haunted Castle, I assume.
yeah. Tracer has
Unless JNails got that.
yeah, Tracer has haunted.
And this works out fine, I think.
I liked it better when we hadn't played the Band of Misfits as root seller, but
No, I think this is works out better because you get your pirate down. Although I guess that helps out JNails more actually. Well, sort of. Hard to
prob
say.
probably.
But you get your cutthroat down too, so it's hard to say.
I mean,
That's it.
I think Tracer's gonna gain a silver again. This is my prediction.
That would make sense. Turn your pirate into a fancy silver mine.
Yeah, the world's worst silver mine.
So I feel like JNail should be gaining a bridge troll here. I feel like off of wheelwright and then
I
playing it.
I think you should gain like two of bridge trolls.
That that makes even more sense. Yes.
Goes for cutthroat instead. Okay, interesting. Really does not want bridge trolls.
again, I feel like this is just bridge troll, but we'll see
Could be a lot of
what
things.
he does.
Does take a pirate of his
I
own.
don't
Hmm.
like the pirate.
Yeah. I mean, Janss's prediction is coming true. Wheelwright is going to be used as a way to gain golds.
I just this is not like Tracer put down his pirate. I mean, I guess it can be used for silver, but I would just be waiting and just being like, surely it'll happen.
Hmm. I mean, like JNails could have bought a gold last turn.
That is also true.
I mean, I say Yance every time that is relevant to talk about that guy. Why is Yance Yance? I don't know. Just it feels like a Germanic word to me, which would be pronounced Yance. Does gain the gold. Okay. I guess figures JNails is going to gain a gold anyways, so he may as well. Makes
Well,
sense.
yeah, I think once JNails bought the pirate, there's no real downside to getting the gold. I think no, I don't think JNails is too far behind in points on a board that has bridge troll. Like bridge troll can make point deficits disappear very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, 15 points is like nothing because I mean, it's hard for if Tracer can get Grand and Kings, then it's like sort of close-ish, except still not really that close-ish. I don't know. It's true. I mean, in order for JNails to use the whatchamacallits
The
to
bridge
win,
trolls.
yes, the bridge trolls to win, he will need to gain bridge trolls. It is it
This
is
is
impo
true.
it is impossible for bands of misfits to play bridge troll for multiple reasons. All right, JNails has decided it's bridge troll time, so we can stop talking about whether he'll get bridge trolls or not.
Hooray! Do we throne room bridge troll or cutthroat? I feel like I
Uh,
go bridge troll.
I mean, I would, I mean, probably bridge troll is correct, but you should like do some counting.
Uh, all I can see is I easily see more than 12 money in Jay Nails' hand right now. Like with the 5 money he has,
Mhm.
like silver, gold is already 7, so he is good on debt.
Yeah, and also like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna there's just a like there's a lack of oh yeah. Also JDo's can't trigger his own cutthroats anymore. That's funny.
Oh yeah. Oh well, I guess Tracer has decided that's enough.
Fair.
Yeah, I think it's fair.
I'm glad chat has agreed with me for once on when it is okay to resign.
Yeah, I mean, like it does feel a bit early, but like I also just think it was just kind of inevitable. Like,
Hmm.
oh yeah, we got both travelers here.
Double
And Jnils
travelers.
has a wait, like 2 5s and 2 2s. I mean, has a 5 2 and one has a 2 5s. So very different, but also still the same.
One of
Yeah,
these,
five
yeah,
two is definitely better.
indeed,
Like
indeed.
5 2 is definitely better, but also 2 5 is still better than like 3 4 in any sort of way. Oh, they also have there's also the Baker coin. Baker coffer. I didn't even notice that. So
Hmm.
It doesn't really matter actually. Just you want to have the five first. So
Yeah.
uh, JNails is eating good here.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I'm just thinking about which one you want first. It's not clear at all. I mean, peasant is mostly better. Um,
Um, they're both very good.
yeah,
I think the thing is like if you want page, you want to make sure you don't create a new shuffle because as much as the like five money is, good to have.
yeah, yeah. I mean, that's fine. You can just not play the horse. I mean, that's not a problem.
Yeah. I honestly don't know which one you pick here. I might actually go for page just because there's like a lot of good draw cards here.
Yeah, it's not crazy. I mean, the question is like, I mean, peasant is just a lot. It's a lot better at popping the lamp.
Oh yeah, there's a lamp here too.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. Peasant is a bit better at making money and at popping lamps. So I think I would probably demand peasant. I thought about remodel or broker, but I think you want, I mean, broker maybe because you could be non-terminal, but I think remodel is too much terminal space.
Yeah, I think when I'm thinking about it, I think I'd go demand page. I think I want to get champion out as soon as possible, given how this board looks. Because I think once you do, you can just buy a bunch of werewolves and then you just get to draw a whole bunch. I think like I want to pop lamp, but I also think I kind of want champion more. Is my thought.
Yeah, I mean, lamp pop is so good. It's very
It is
strong to pop
good.
a lamp, I will say. All
It
right,
is
Jane.
good. I think my pro. Yeah.
I was just saying, just catching up with the game that JNails has decided to go with the cursing option.
Yeah, I don't like that personally. But basically, my argument against Lamp Pop is that there's not a lot of good villages out here yet, and a lot of these cards aren't great to gain until you have Champion down. I think that's why I kind of want to push for Champion first, because then you gain three werewolves. Oh, look it. You get a, draw everything. Until that point, you're kind of like trying to fumble through everything because Wealthy Village is a village, but you kind of want to buy that with you kind of want to buy that, not gain it off Wish because you want the loots there.
Yeah, I mean, I see your point, but at the same time, Disciple is also a village.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely so. But again, it's kind of just finicky again because like I'm not too excited about either Treasury or Baker. You can disciple the horse, and that would be nice.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be very good.
Yeah, I still think just like the way I would attack it is just get to champion as quick as possible and like start getting these nice juicy draw cards and some remodels and all of that nonsense.
Hmm. Yeah, no,
Demand Cave does have appeal, yeah. Yeah, sorry, continue.
I, I don't remember what I was saying. Nothing too important. Yeah, I think demand cave over demand second page. I mean, for sure, whatever happens, JNails is way ahead on based on uh, how the game began. But um,
Yeah,
you know, definitely things could flip here. Warrior trash as an important traveler, et cetera, et cetera.
yeah.
Buying wealthy village, interesting.
I get it. I don't think that that's what I like doing as much.
Yeah, it seems
Yeah, I think
early. You only have one terminal for this shuffle, sort of.
Um, you have soldier and broker. As I mean,
Yeah, and broker is, you know, half. Well, I mean, it's not terminal if you crash in a state, obviously, or it doesn't have to be.
yeah. Well, the problem is broker's only not terminal if you trash it for actions, which I feel like you would never really want to do here.
It's not like ideal, but at the same time, Tracer gets a marquee. It's bold.
Demand page makes sense.
This certainly seems to not pop.
Yeah,
Um, but anyways,
this does in fact not pop. Oh yeah, the village bottom deck. That is unlucky.
mm-hmm. JNails is checking in case you can't count to six. Always good, good. You know, better to do that than look like an idiot because you counted to six wrong.
Yes. I mean, I always just do that anyway, just to be like, okay, this is how close I am.
Mm-hmm.
Marquee makes sense, yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, at least the village gets to, go with that warrior there, so that's something.
that's true. Village put in work here. Discard the curse. Not
Oh,
ideal.
this is gonna look like a lamp. Oh well,
Yeah,
you could bottom deck the lamp there now and
that is that
miss
is
it another way.
that is pretty brutal.
It's gonna be like, okay, well, looks like you can hit the lamp here, and then it's like, nope, bottom decked. Okay then.
I mean, the marquee for Tracer was extremely speculative. I don't think that we can really call this a bad outcome.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. At least JNails is staring down being able to get champion soon.
Yep. I mean, he can get champion right now. He's 2 clicks away. I
Well,
guess.
yeah, let's just see that we won't be like out yet is the only thing, and that's the important part.
Mhm. Oh, well, Tracer will get the lamp here.
Oh, well then,
Can
interesting outcome. I guess.
yeah. It's turning into a bit of a game. Can buy a
Yeah,
marquee also, which is nice to go with your 3 villages in the bank.
yeah. I don't know what you do in Trace's position here. Like,
Why is
wealthy village makes some level of sense. Yeah,
Yeah, I think it doesn't matter too much whether you buy the marquee or the wealthy village there, and you wind up wishing for the other one.
yeah.
I mean, yeah. Demand is notably not a village, is the main problem with demand.
Yes. Well, hey, you can disciple horse. That does something for now, at least.
Yeah, pretty good.
Try to get to that champion.
I would disciple horse.
No, I definitely disciple horse here. Okay, well, apparently JNails does not agree.
Does get a nice
Oh,
outcome out of
look,
it.
lamp is gonna pop now.
Hmm.
I don't. What would happen otherwise? You wouldn't get it gain another broker, but you would. I guess the Marquis would be terminal. So yeah,
No, because you can still trash the silver for actions, but
Yeah. I'm not sure which is better, honestly. I feel like.
Yeah, I mean the way it turned out was definitely better with the broker. Um, there's just more downside risk if you don't find like the stuff that you want to trash.
Yeah, for sure.
Teacher is interesting. Um, yeah, I'm not agreeing with it.
Yeah, I don't think this is a. Like, I don't think it's going to be bad. I just think Disciple is going to be better.
I think it's going to be, I mean, pretty underwhelming just because of champion giving everything plus actions, which is what you would generally
Yeah.
want teacher for on this type of board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree with that.
I mean, it gives you, although the thing it gives you is reliability because you put plus card on your wealthy
Yes.
village and then your wealthy villages are significantly better, but I don't really think it's worth it.
I mean, you get a plus card on something.
Plus coin on werewolf so you can make money in the night phase.
That is pretty good. Plus buy is also an option. That said, I don't know how much plus buys you want.
Yeah, guessing not like an enormous amount.
Did JNails' champion bottom deck? Oh wait, he can fix this just by drawing
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
I feel like I take Marquise here.
Yeah, for sure. It draws a lot of
You can
cards.
draw more with this first one. You could even trash a remodel, like remodel something first, and then the other option would be werewolf. I
Hmm.
feel like, but
I think you want at least two marquees, so that seems good
yeah,
to me to just take it there. I don't know what the Canadian way to say that I'm supposed to be saying marquee is. I'm sorry, Dave. I've betrayed my homeland.
you probably want one gold here to get multi-village monies, and then a werewolf, or you just like keep the wish around.
Um, yeah, because JNails doesn't have a gold, so probably needs to wish for
Yeah,
gold. Yeah, does not wish for gold. Interesting.
I guess we do not want wealthy village.
Kind of weird. I mean, what else is your payload here? I mean, you can do soldier, werewolf stuff, but I don't know. Seems good to do soldier werewolf stuff and also buy wealthy village, get a loot, remodel the wealthy village into whatever you want.
Yeah, I agree. It definitely does look like it's going to be treasure hunter payload and soldier payload.
Mhm.
Is that better than wealthy village? I don't know. It does look like that's where we're going.
That is clearly the decision that JNails has made.
Buy and remodel would be funny. It has that advantage.
Definitely got to consider it. I just love
Maybe
brokering big expensive cards like that. Isn't it
it is
fun to?
fun. It's very fun.
So Tracer can get the other three soldiers here pretty easily. I think it's probably worth doing.
I agree that that is worth doing. I think considering that Jane has positioned himself to get soldiers, getting the rest of them seems like a strong thing to do.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think Tracer's in like pretty good position here. Going to have two disciples.
Yeah, yeah, agree.
So you wish for remodel, remodel copper, then you have five cards in the discard. You'll still draw them all. Yeah, that looks good.
Nice. That does sound good to me.
Hmm. Goes for province. All right.
Oh, yeah. I mean that also makes sense, I guess. Because I
Hmm.
guess now Tracer is going to be the one to do it.
Yeah, I don't know. The piles are not really threatened. I'm not sure I enjoy this province. It's a pretty expensive province. It's costing you like a gold, the third soldier, all this stuff.
Yeah. I
I mean, the thing,
yeah.
I mean, the thing about remodeling gold into province is like you can kind of do it at any time, so it's
You really can. Yeah.
sort of better to wait and do it at the last minute and enjoy your free money, etc. Uh, at
Yeah,
this
I
point.
agree with that. I also think taking away the soldiers from JNails is a beneficial thing to do.
Yeah, exactly. And Tracer bought a peasant there. Like, what's that peasant going to do? No chance that there's soldiers left in the pile when it gets back to your turn.
Yeah. So what is the teacher gonna do here?
It's a good question. Um, Plus coin on something. I mean, it looks like you're going to draw this hand.
Honestly, don't even know what you would do. Was actually yeah, I don't know what I'd put here. Honestly,
Nothing.
nothing seems like
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah. Undo and keep the disciple is definitely the strategically correct play. Um,
Yeah,
Card on werewolf. I really hate that. Like, if you have a werewolf in your hand, you're probably drawing a bunch of cards anyways. So,
I don't
um,
hate it personally. It makes sense to me, especially for going the soldier strat. Um, I
yeah,
guess having all the marquees at the bottom was not ideal.
it was not ideal indeed. Although you can reduce your hand size a lot here.
Yeah, that is true.
Does this win?
How would this win?
I do not know what you would be planning to win on.
Is there something here I'm missing?
Pretty sure you can't gain seven provinces, although you can definitely get a lot of provinces. But seven is quite a large number.
How are we getting 7 provinces here? Like,
Um, Yeah, you don't have any more. I mean, yeah, uh, it's difficult. I mean, you could very easily get like three, four, five provinces.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you can get 6 provinces even, you might just do that.
Yeah,
I guess,
I don't think you. I mean, the problem is that you like don't have like a cantrip anymore. So if you want to like hero gain gold, draw the gold, that costs you a broker plus something else. Yeah, no greening is also sort of reasonable,
yeah.
but I don't know. I mean, Tracer. Well, Tracer did some weird stuff, so is not going to have an easy time getting a lot of provinces.
That's a lot of silvers.
Oh boy, that yeah, certainly a lot of silvers.
I mean, it might work out.
I mean,
So hero for a gold.
then you, I mean, the problem is these are marquises. I'm just going to say it differently every time
Yes.
to annoy different people in the chat at least.
Maybe this works out though.
In what sense? Do you think it's seven provinces? I don't think it's seven provinces still.
I mean, if I think of it, 6 provinces, that also is fine. Um, I don't know. I don't understand getting a werewolf with the remodel, but
Eh, sort of free. You were going to discard cards anyways.
yeah.
Yeah, not five.
So this is a very awkward amount of money, I would say.
Buy seven duchies, pass the turn. I mean, you probably have to demand some stuff. Like, you're going to have to demand probably like a couple brokers at least.
You probably want some more werewolves. You probably want to like demand a broker or two. That does leave piles low though, so
Yeah.
I mean, one province seems fine. I think more than that seems bad. There's a problem with like this amount of money. It's like you really don't want to buy 4 provinces.
Yeah, there's no chance you're buying four provinces. So two duchies, we're going to demand some miscellaneous objects. I mean, you would love to just take a lot of brokers, I think.
Yeah, but piles are a thing, and
Piles
they're
are definitely a
scary.
thing, yeah. I think you need probably to demand two brokers, otherwise, like, I don't know. Unless you're,
Yeah, I'm not sure if you need two. Probably you need at least one. Oh look, Wealthy Village has gotten actual loot into the game.
I am surprised. Tracer cannot pile silvers because the other treasure hunter is in the trash. Um, and I don't think he's going to
Brutal.
naturally pile silvers.
Demand. Oh, Secret Cave.
Yeah.
Demand Remodel might have made some sense.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not crazy. I don't know why you play that
This feed.
werewolf. Truly, it's better to have the secret cave on top than not. Yeah, there we go.
Oh right, the werewolf night werewolf doesn't do anything.
I don't understand. Oh, he was just undoing the traveler exchanges.
Yeah. I yeah, I don't know how if you really care about where the secret cave is. I feel like,
Yeah,
but
it doesn't matter.
it exists. It's a card and it exists. That's what I can say about it.
I mean, the advantage to having it on top is that it gives your broker something that it's going to see.
I feel like you would rather like hit something like a gold rather than like a secret cave is my thought. But
Well, for sure, but I mean, like you might rather hit a secret cave than a duchy, for example.
yeah, although in this case I might. Well, it depends on what Tracer's able to do because you might actually be fine with hitting a duchy.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we'll see. I mean, Tracer is going to score a lot of points here, I assume. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I don't know if the two disciples give you a win because you are sort of lacking on things to do with disciple.
I think, let's see, I think what you might do is disciple remodel, trash a province into a province, trash a marquis into a province, then try to draw your remodel and disciple again, like
Yeah.
this. And then
Okay, so that brings you down to three provinces, but then can you triple with what's left?
you might be able to, like, if you play werewolf, draw it, remodel two provinces, disciple soldier, play another soldier peasant. I think that's enough, is it not?
Yeah, maybe with the disciple and the soldier, yeah.
Like, cause like, yeah, the disciple and the soldier is going to be giving you what, 5 money or something? Plus, you have 4 money here. Yeah, yeah, this is definitely enough money.
Mhm. All right,
That's what I was thinking.
good game.
Good game, and I think that means Tracer has won this season, if I'm
Indeed,
correct.
you are correct. Congratulations to Tracer.
Yep. Congratulations, Tracer.
And now we will have some
Yeah,
less um,
intense games.
less high stakes games. That's what I'm trying to say here.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, and we get a new table.
New table. All right, at the new table now. Oh, look, it's a mass.
Double
A
outpost
mass
open.
falconer seems kind of nice.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you could take Remodel instead. Remodel Falconer seems decent also.
I think I just want falconers to gain all these juicy experiments.
Yeah, it's fair for sure.
I think you can also just gain remodel with falconer. So like when the time
Mm,
comes, it'll be there.
I mean, remodeling a state into experiment is just like pretty busted.
Oh, it is great. No arguments there. It's just like I think you can just delay it a little bit and have two falconers to just continue the estate gaining.
Yeah, I mean, I think for JNails, I would not. take another Falconer here with the additional risk of triggering
Ah,
tracers
true,
for the
yeah.
Falconer.
That is definitely a concern to think about. Yeah, so for JNails, there might be more incentive to go for remodel just to like, because triggering tracers, Falconers, very friendly to tracer.
Hmm.
But then again, there's also just an argument of just taking the risk because like, um, if you're going to be behind in this board, you just might end up being behind anyway. So, just go for it and see what happens.
Yeah, you definitely have some options. Also, that was a oh yeah. I mean, it was a giveaway to JNails. JNails should know that Tracer had three estates in that hand because otherwise you would buy a mass,
Yeah, yeah,
probably.
definitely. You do something like that,
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
which seems better.
You can play Craftsman Experiment. It's like the poor man's version of Root Cellar.
That seems like a much. Yeah, that seems quite bad.
I mean, you gain a bunch of golds. You got a Leprechaun. Again, that was strange because Tracer could have known that JNails had Falconer in hand there, but I mean, not that I'm really going to blame them for not doing meticulous deck tracking at this
Yeah,
stage.
I think at this stage, it's just play on vibes.
Mhm.
I mean, it's already hard enough to try to deck track and like, you know, thinking about it carefully.
Yeah, Amass is sort of good with, like, it's good with Outpost, but not really.
Yeah, yeah.
We're missing old style bonfire where you could bonfire the outpost out of play, and then you could do the thing.
Wait, how did that work?
How does what work?
Bonfire outpost out of play?
Yeah, well, used to just bonfire just used to trash any card out of play, right?
I thought it was only any treasure.
No, it was any card because you used to be able to
Oh,
bonfire hunting grounds to get estates, for example.
uh,
That was a fairly common one.
it's been such a long time since I played with the old bonfire.
Yep.
Also, like I think back when old bonfire was there, I would have not have thought about trashing the outpost.
I mean, it probably would not have been correct to trash the outpost, but it'd be funny.
Yeah.
Tracer could have had Leprechaun here, chose not to.
Uh, I feel like I would like Leprechaun here.
It seems pretty good. Like Leprechaun and Outpost are kind of at odds, but this doesn't like seem like an amazing Outpost board.
I mean, I think I would still just go for both Leprechaun and Outpost because why not? Experiment helps you with Leprechaun because Experiment disappears, so
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
nice.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would play with both Outpost and Leprechaun, but I wouldn't try and avoid Leprechaun because it's going to make my Outpost worse, which you definitely would on some boards where you have a better chance of having a full turn off of Outpost.
Yeah.
Problem with Lep here is you have to gain an estate. I mean, I guess it's fine-ish, but
Yeah, I would still think it's worthwhile. So this is probably better to do it this way.
mm, mm.
I guess we take two estates anyway.
Fitting is winning. Yeah, I feel like Tracer has too many fishing villages.
Yeah, makes sense. We are getting close on piles. Like, uh, that is, I guess a thing to look into now.
Hmm. Only 6 estate gains away.
Well, JNails can get two more state gains here and hope that he can get the other ones, which is possible. Is it worth it? I don't know.
It's,
I might do it just because.
it is the fastest way to end the game, short of resigning, so.
Oh, right. That was the outpost turn. Never mind. I thought he played outpost. And I
I
was
see what
like,
you mean. Yeah, yeah.
okay, now I understand.
Getting some good nomads action here.
Nice, yeah. Tracers can afford a province.
Yeah, easily. Hmm.
Yeah, that seems pretty good to me.
Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah,
remodel the nomads to duchy, but this is also probably good.
I like getting another expand, I feel like, but
Yeah, I don't know if you're going to see it. It's possible.
yeah.
I mean, the expand is definitely a good card.
Hmm. Now, does Jane now in those three cards, what are they? Is there any experiments there? I think there's a
Seems,
falconer there. Says he gained one.
yeah, yeah, there's a falconer there probably. Oh yeah, orchard points. That's a good reason to have 3 expands.
It is a good reason, yeah.
Very valid.
I think there's a remodel down there,
You
not
know,
Falconer, but
one remodel, one Falconer, and then I don't know which way the there must be another expand because I don't think Tracer has four expands. Or no, there's one expand in play. Okay,
yeah.
that accounts for that. Um, yeah, I don't know. It could be cop.
Estate?
It could be estate. It could be copper. Yeah, no, because he gave two estates. Yeah, there must be an estate down there.
Although with the Orchard, it's going to be. No, it can't be estate because JNails has, well, had 13 points. Now it's 12 points. With three fishing villages, three falconers, and three rem. Okay, so another remodel.
Yeah, yeah. Hmm.
This is an
Remodel.
awkward position.
I would just remodel the expand into province by duchy.
That seems pretty solid, yeah.
I mean, JNails. Yeah, I mean,
Oh right, no, yeah, because you kind of want to keep those expands. Like I think the risky thing is like you kind of want more experiments because does JNails have Orchard experiment points right now? I feel like the answer to that is no. But
yeah,
that
but
also like obviously accelerates the end of the game, which is
mhm,
bad.
possibly. It's good if you
Like
accelerate the
this,
end of the game and you win.
yes, it's just I don't know if JNails is in the position to win. Like I feel like I might just be tempted to get experiment and get um estate and hope it works out.
Yeah, I think I wanted the. I mean, I think I don't know. The experiments sounded kind of nice. Yeah. Hmm. Does seem to be $1 short of a win. Yeah.
Um, yeah, okay, gain the Falconer off of its expander remodel, and then yeah, that seems correct.
Wait. No, no, yeah, no, it doesn't win. Never mind. Um, yeah, a little bit tricky what you want to do here.
Yeah, maybe just trash a Falconer and turn it into a province.
I'm wondering about expand copper into leprechaun to trigger the falconers so you can gain like silvers or nomads or something. Like if you do that, if you trash the remodel, then you can buy province. Okay, trashes the falconer to
Yeah,
province
I
instead.
think just going with the Falconer is just easier, and Tracer has more than enough Falconers, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's totally fair. Yeah, this is why I liked trashing the expand last turn, because then it opens up the door to
Yeah,
trashing more expands, which is pretty strong.
yeah, that makes sense. Well, now I can turn that duchy into a province and then buy a new duchy.
Very exciting.
A roundabout way of gaining a province.
I mean, it's not roundabout, it just straight up gains a province. Look at that. It says right here, the log, T gains a province.
I mean, I guess more accurately, a roundabout way of buying a province, but yeah,
Can we win? That seems difficult because of the
yeah.
point situation.
I would try to, I think, though.
I
Just,
mean,
you know,
you could do this and you can gain a bunch of experiments. I mean, that seems good, but it
yeah.
doesn't really get you closer to winning directly. Yeah, what do you do here? Probably gain nomads. Don't really see anything better than like Falconer gain nomads, remodel nomads into duchy, buy province, play outpost.
That seems solid, yeah.
All right, plays on. Yeah, this did not turn out well.
It did not.
I guess you
JNails
just
deck is just in a like weird position. I feel like it's hard to really progress from this
yes,
point.
this is a condition known as losing.
What if you just remodel two provinces into provinces and just hope that you can do something on your next turn? I don't think it gets any better from here.
I mean, it's just like it's probably just literally impossible. I mean, what can you hope to do? Like if you weren't that if you
Remodel and expand into a province
yeah, then you still
and have enough
lose.
experiment and have enough experiments to get orchard. It's not a good plan. It's just I don't see anything else that works.
I don't think it's like possible. You know, you saw all your falconers. I mean, I don't know. Are there experiments in there? I
I
guess
do not know.
I guess there are some number of experiments in there. Maybe we gained no, gained five and then played one, two, three, four, five. So there are no experiments in the draw pile. So you're not drawing cards. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't think you have anything else to do here other than remodel, remodel into duchy by remodel.
Yeah, that's probably actually probably it. Yeah. Ouch. Well, you can buy experiments to just end the pain.
Yeah.
Fancy resign. Find the way.
Yeah, I'm not sure which way you would choose. I think probably, I mean, I don't know. Is it better to play Fishing Village by experiments or expand a state into experiment or expand experiment into experiment? It's true. You can also double a state. Man, that is a lot of options.
There are so many options.
I mean, you got to think about which one is the least clicks. I think play Fishing Village and actions by experiment is the least clicks because you always have to end actions and buys anyways.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you don't have to end actions if you play a terminal action. So maybe no, because you have to click on the estate. That's the problem. You have to click on the estate or whatever you trash and the experiment. Tracer chooses to expand experiment into experiment.
It does work. We can say that.
Cannot argue with that one.
More island folk.
Yes. This time, even harder to gain, what are those
I
things
mean,
called?
strictly
Favors.
impossible.
Um, yeah, what are we doing here? Pretty straightforward stuff, I guess. You have like some draw, you have groundskeeper,
Yeah.
good card.
I think I'd take replace on the five because I like replace.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine what else you would do. I mean, as JNails, you could think about opening in, but I think replace is pretty clearly better.
I think for the 5-2, you open replace scouting party, and
Yeah,
then
I
oh
mean,
look, it's there.
for sure. I mean, where do you want your replace? You want it on the top of your deck.
Yes.
Taking the island folk turn already is interesting. I mean, I don't see a reason particularly to do that. Not that it's
Just
usually too much minus EV to do that, but all right.
yeah. The score I believe is Tracer 3, JNails 2 now.
Sounds correct to me. What do you top deck here? Probably importer, I think.
Makes sense. Caravan's also fine. Double importer seems fine.
I like double importer, I think. I don't know. Scouting party also
Apparently,
fine.
JNails wants no importers.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable given that the village situation is kind of bad, but
Yeah.
also I think
Although,
just
yeah.
I just think importer is good here because the fives are strong.
I mean, I think the thing is like the village situation is bad, but importer can give you those bad villages.
Yeah, exactly. Also, it's kind of nice that like you import or gain an in, and then the in goes straight into your deck. It makes it faster than the
Yeah,
normal importer.
definitely. I don't think it's like the most impactful either way.
Yeah, toil also nice with terminal actions, especially ones that don't draw cards. This is the
Oh yeah.
um, intense analysis that everyone comes to the uh, commentary
I also
for.
think in and guard dog is a nice little combo here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, otherwise it'd just be like sort of, like give up on trying to do things, but the guard dog
Yeah,
helps a lot. See, look at this.
definitely.
Look how good this importer is for Tracer. He's
Yeah.
going to have a chance to just like rip the in off the top and just go crazy.
Oh yeah, no, agreed. I mean, that or it gets the replace on top, which is also fine.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not like excited about. Uh, Interesting. He chose only to put the in into the deck, not put the guard dog with it.
I don't like that. Like, I think replacing copper into estate is a lot better than like remodeling it because of the attack that goes with it.
Yeah, for sure. JNails takes a market. Interesting. I mean, two markets is a village that gives plus buy. Um, why am I blanking on this? Is there not just a vanilla village? Workers village. There you go. You've made workers village with Seaway token on it. Um, Not too exciting, but you know,
Yeah. The cursing has begun.
indeed. Hmm. Not sure why Tracer chose to undo in order to trigger that shuffle, but
Yeah, same.
I guess the thought is that you want the bad cards in your hand early so that you can discard them to end.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, there's sort of a downside where if you don't find the end, you become sad, but
Yeah. We'll be able to at least add an in, so that's something.
That's true. This game has an enormous amount of clicking.
It does.
It is apparently
Oh, the
groundskeeper
ground
time.
makes sense, I think.
Yeah, there's not like the other things you could gain are not moving the needle an enormous amount. So I like the
Agree with
groundskeepers.
that.
Yeah,
Groundskeeper seems like a pretty reasonable thing to get here.
yeah. I mean, you're gonna get 2 points. Who can complain?
Mm,
Just going for the estate
interesting.
rush. Yeah,
The state makes sense. I was thinking maybe another groundskeeper, but inn just might be a bit safer.
yeah. I mean, I think it's hard to have too many ins.
This is true.
Yeah, this looks pretty over at this point. Hard for Tracer to come back from this
Yeah,
dud when he was already kind of
agreed.
behind.
Or at least the next hand has a bunch of ins in it, but this does look a bit over, in my opinion. Makes sense.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, toil the importers. I did wonder a bit, like, what if would just buying two estates there be fine?
I think it'd be fine. Yeah, it's hard to see how Tracer comes back from it either way.
Yeah.
I'd probably go like try and go estate to importer here and play three importers. I mean, if you were trying to win the game, I think the way you do it is by like gaining three groundskeepers next turn.
That makes sense to me.
Problem is you also don't have plus buy.
Also, like, that said, I don't know how you're getting that other importer down. Oh no, it would get top decked.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, that would make sense.
Tracer just shamelessly listening to the commentary so that he could undo and do this in an otherwise meaningless game.
This looks like to me. This just looks like a find a way to lose quicker
Yeah, fancy
setup.
resign is classic.
Yeah, because like now all JNails has to do is pile out. So just find to replace, like gain some ins, find some replaces.
Yeah, it should be easy. Gain two ends and then
Yeah,
yeah.
like estate to caravan. Then you can play the guard dog down, I believe, and get a nice super draw.
Yeah, still can't really win, I guess, because you don't have money
Oh
to
yeah.
buy things.
You also just does not have enough replaces
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
You probably just replace the guard dog into a duchy and then buy a duchy and then that's
Hmm.
fine.
Yeah, yeah. I
You get
mean,
some extra money on top and you know,
it sounds very winning for sure.
you're still just winning. Yeah. I do think it's hard to like come back from the amount of points that you get from doing that.
Yeah, I mean, Tracer doesn't even have any groundskeepers, so
Yeah.
it's kind of rough too.
That would have been a nice hand to keep.
Here you just probably replace state into caravan toil twice.
I would be thinking of replace importer into duchy because you can give them a curse and then buy caravan.
Yeah, I mean, it's all winning.
Because then, like, you have a little bit more points. You've cleared out caravans. Next turn, all you have to do is just gain, put two curse, clear two curses out or something.
Hmm.
It is pretty much all winning. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, now this is just a win in hand, so it's over.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, terrible form there. So many style points lost. You're supposed to just gain the caravan and the duchy off the importer.
Yeah. Well, I guess that is the set of games.
Yep. Congratulations again to Tracer on winning this season's
Yep.
championship, and also congratulations to JNails on
Yep.
a very strong season as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Uh, yeah. So thank you all for listening. It's been fun commentating with you all.
Yep. Thanks for joining me for a call,
Or-
and see everyone
Yes.
in the future.
Yep. Thank you as well. Yep. See you all.